Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. Had I had up alone, I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect.
Wagwan people, Lumini here, back in with another episode of the Malaga save here on my channel. We are into November now, as you can see, 2 months away from the vital January transfer window. December is going to be very tough, as you can see. Sevilla, Real Madrid and Atletico all in there for us. But in this episode, we do have Leganés, Deportivo and Levante to play. Also, I think I talked about it last episode, we have had a tactical change. As you can see, switching to the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow for now, just to see how it works. I want that domination in midfield. I feel like that's an area where we've been weak recently. It does mean we will be moving Miranda into that central cam role, where you could argue it's probably not his best role, considering he's not the greatest passer in the world. However, I think still using his pace, having him free roam, he'll be able to move into the channels when we need him to. We also do have another backup tactic in case the 4-1-2-1-2 doesn't work out, and it's a 4-2-3-1 with Gyro returning to the team and Miranda going out wide on the right. But we're going with the 4-1-2-1-2 for now, so we can try and utilise Modric. We do have a youth update here before we get into any games though. As you can see, no one still really of the levels where we can pull them up to the first team and go ahead and see if there's anyone new to add. You're not going to be near the level that we need. I also feel like you're probably not. 66 to 88, not great acceleration or sprint speed from the looks of things. It could be okay, obviously. We'll leave him for now. The Spanish lads, see if we've got anyone special coming through here at the moment. That's looking like a decisive no. Yeah, so no one we're going to bring straight up. Unfortunate, that one. Probably one of the worst youth scout reports we've had yet, I have to say. As you can see in the table, we talked about it at the last episode. Since we have been struggling to find those wins, we've got a lot of draws, but not wins, and a lot of losses, obviously. We are still just outside the relegation zone by 3 goals. Obviously, Valladolid at any point could hop above us if they get a win or if they get a draw and we don't. Yeah, do you know what I'm going to? Alejandro gets the start at that CDM role. First time trying the new formation against Leganés. Obviously, it could come with some growing pains, so we'll have to see how things go.
And now the delivery.
Alejandro Francis with a big header away. Why are none of us trying to close that ball? Oh, Ishmael Casas can't get to that one. Get us rolled past there. Oh, well, so far, absolutely nothing's changed. Considering they're sat below us right now and we've already conceded to them, that's probably the worst start we could have asked for.
Every pass hitting its target. And just like that, they
Every pass is hitting its target, you're not wrong there. Carlos Fernandez to play Danilo. Good first touch from Danilo. And he does bang it off the post, and we're back on level terms. Those are the kind of runs we are looking for in this new formation, trying to get those front boys through. And this time it does manage to work. Danilo bands it in off of the post. I was contemplating trying to find Miranda, but Morero kind of covered his run the whole way, so I wasn't 100% certain we were going to be able to find it. But luckily Danilo, this game, does manage to finish. He has been a little bit weak in terms of finishing in the last few, but this game does his job properly.
Now what can they do from here? Far from a good
Bit of an obvious pass there from Shibasaki. You'll find Miranda here. But Miranda can play Gort though. Fernandes has dropped into space. We'll find Gortler again. Modric is taking up some very strange positions, I have to say. I knew that was going to happen. I don't know why I even bothered taking that shot. Francis will get this ball though. Just keep control of the ball. Carlos Fernandes. Oh, good play from the boys. A little bit of moving the ball around a little bit quicker there. Once we win it back, we do find the space, and Carlos Fernandes does finish off the shot. Wonderful job from the boys with a little bit of quick movement of the ball. Francis to Gortler to Danilo, straight into Fernandes. Fernandes hits it first time, catching the keeper off. That is what we want to see. That is what we are hoping to do in the new formation. I mean, we weren't exploiting the out wide areas when we had the opportunities anyway. See if we can find Fernandes at the back post. Ah, he's going to be offside. That was such a good cross from Danilo to find this man. Do press them well there. Alejandro Francis can deal with that one. Into Modric. Fernandes, can he play this ball over the top? Danilo will bring it down into Miranda. This is the kind of position we want Miranda in, so his pace can still be of issue to our opponent. See if Casas can whip this one to Gortler or Fernandes. Unfortunately not. Should be half time though, and it is. We do go into half time with a very rare lead for us. See that ball there? Never would have been able to play that before. Luka Modric going to strike one. It's not far from Luka Modric. Not a bad shot for sure. Oh. Good tackle from Jerome Onguene. Why is Ishmael Casas literally run off the pitch there? Can't explain that one. Send Danilo to press there, ideally. Or I shouldn't have dove in on that challenge.
Well, they want that equaliser, but the passing remains smooth.
Good block from Onguene. Aspi, why aren't you getting there? Good save from Ruben Blanco. Don't know why Azpilicueta is not getting to that deflected pass. Gortler, you should be all over Shibasaki there. Good header from Onguene. He's been big back there at the moment. I know this man's usually on stay back while attacking in here, but we're going to send him forward with this one because he had the space. Danilo now.
Good movement.
Can he play Fernandes? Oh, Carlos Fernandes. Those are the kind of areas we need you to be finishing.
They're showing a willingness to attack, as they must, given the circumstances. Time running out. And the
oh, good play. Good play. Big play there. Big play. Come on, ref. Blow the whistle, would ya? No way! We've been absolutely robbed. We've been absolutely robbed of 3 points there. Referee's a scumbag. An absolute scumbag, man. 93 minutes with 1 minute added time. We knock the ball away from them and he still lets them continue to play. We've got a massive break now before we play again, but that is so undeserved. A lot of teams trying to sign Ishmael Casas from us. Again, we're going to reject it, but yeah, a lot of teams trying to sign Ishmael Casas. I think I just had an idea of something I want to do. I can't remember if I'm already doing it. See, I had him training as a cam. He's 12 weeks away. I'm wondering now. That's a lot more weeks. No, okay, we'll keep as cam. I was going to say I might start training Gyro as a striker. I think he can already kind of play there from what I remember. He can. It's far down on his list, but he can play there. We may start utilising Gyro more as a striker because we're not really using him right now. And obviously he was absolutely huge for us last season. More training anyway. Had a loan offer here for Bustos. Obviously we're going to try and turn that into just a normal loan. Hopefully he will go out on loan. We are also at the next game against Deportivo Valladolid have played their next game and are still behind us right now, so this is a massive chance, especially because Deportivo literally sit just above us by a point in the table, which he is. He's not got a lot of sharpness, which is the problem. I think what we'll do is drop Monzon down for now, just because he hasn't had that big of an impact as of yet off of the bench. We use Gyro as that sub. We'll keep Bosufian as a sub for now as well, because we're going to start Miranda, let him have another go at this cam role. But Bosufian could be even bigger for us in that cam role, to be fair. I don't think anyone in all of world football is surprised that we have the leakiest defence. I don't know what's happened to Romero's leg there. Oh, luckily they pulled out wide. We didn't force them to go wide. Uh-oh. I really wanted to go out wide there, but I couldn't quite find the pass in time. Carlos Fernandez creating a little bit of space. Danilo gives us the lead. Good possession play from the boys. Danilo has become quite the finisher for us, finishing off a lot of our attacks. We do go 1-0 up in this one. Good little bit of play from the boys, patient play. Modric finding Fernandez, he rolls it across to Danilo. Similar to one of the goals we scored last game out, where Danilo assisted Fernandez. Danilo with his 8th goal in 14. He's definitely been a top quality signing for us. Lucas Gortler getting in there well. Finds David Miranda, who can find Danilo on the run. That's a great pass, but Danilo drags the shot. Going from deep, he's going to need some help. Oh no, he actually gets past this man. Tries to find Carlos Fernandez there. He's not going to have any luck with that. Let's go back to Ismael Casas. We'll go back to Gortler. David Miranda. Carlos Fernandez! Wonderful bit of patient play there. Twice now. Very good bits of patient play. Not rushing the shots. Not forcing anything too much. And winning the ball back high up, more importantly as well. When something doesn't go right, we have got back onto the end of it. As you can see here, finding the extra man every single time. I thought that was actually going to go to Danilo, but it does end up going to Carlos Fernandez, and he slams it home for our second. Good start for the boys in this first half.
Time to play it over.
I don't know how he's found that through there. I don't know how he's found that pass through. I mean, obviously we probably were going to concede at some point and have. But that pass, I don't know how that's gone through. I've got to be honest. I thought with me sending Romero to press and holding that space with Fernandez here, I just can't see how he's getting that ball.
Nice and easy for the keeper.
Half time, we do go in at 2-1 up. Obviously, we went in 2-1. Was it 2-1 last time or 1-0? I can't remember. We did have a lead last time, still ended up drawing the game. But I think we have played a lot better in this game so far. Like I said, I think getting those fullbacks involved is going to be very important for us. We win it there. Modric. Fernandez is on the run. Obviously not the fastest in the world. Why have I passed that? Why have I passed that? That's so stupid from me. That is so stupid from me. 100% all on me, that one. Danilo wins this ball up well, though. Can we find that to Miranda? Yes, we do get the third. I'm glad we get that third as well, because I had some real worries that we were about to give away our lead, and it would have been my fault for trying to pass that ball across when it was right there to be finished for Carlos Fernandez. I have to also apologise to Carlos Fernandez because I did cost him an opportunity. Lucas Gortler, though, with a great ball to David Miranda, and David Miranda with a very good strike to put it past the goalkeeper. We do get our 2-goal cushion back, which is definitely something that we need. If he actually has that in his locker. They do try to press us here, which leaves a lot of space for Romero to work into. Going to go to Gortler, he's going to go to Miranda. Fernandez. Modric. Casas is in loads of space. Can he score one? Yes, he can. We go 4-1 up, and that is the top tier play that I have been looking for. See how they press us. We find our way past the press. We find the extra man every single time, and we finish off the attack. I've heard my voice from shouting there, but that is exactly the kind of attack that I've been looking for this whole time. The kind of finish I've been looking for. That's a right back, by the way. Let's finish that off that well.
Well, that was a top save. I can't believe that.
Break the press again. Can we play Danilo this time? Don't know if he was onside. Oh, good save from the keeper. Can Luka Modric win the header? He can, but it won't fall to anyone on our team. Oh, there's the press. That's what we need to make sure we keep breaking. Oh, Wussu's going to get them another goal back here. That's unfortunate, to be fair, because I don't think we actually deserve to concede again. We're going to make some subs here. Bring on Bosufian and bring on Gyro, just to give Bosufian a little bit of game time here. It is 4-2 now. I think we get unlucky there because, to be fair, their press did work very well for them that time. Portland, let's just hang on to this for a minute. Chip through Muchangama. Oh, it would have been a beautiful goal if he could have finished it. Wonderful volley it would have been. It's not to be, though. Looks like it is going to finish 4-2 here. Unless, you know, the referee gives our opponent 20 minutes to attack again. I'll pack it in. This referee's not an absolute dickhead like the last one, though. So it does realise that the game is over. Not that I'm salty or anything. But finally, we break our winless streak. We do get a 4-2 win, and it's a big 4-2 win as well because it's over a relegation rival. So, big 6-pointer. Big win. We're going to do a post-match press conference for it.
A win for you following a poor run of results. It must feel good to finally get it.
Yeah, you know, it's a huge weight off of our shoulders to finally get a win on the board. It's been a little while now since we won a game. We've had good performances, like I've said in previous interviews. I think we've actually played well, and I was always confident that the win would come along. To have it here, though, and to have it so decisively as well, scoring 4 goals, I mean, you can't really ask for any more from the boys. It was a great performance. Still, conceding 2, I could nitpick at that, but I'm just going to take the positives for now, and walking away with the 3 points in the relegation battle is absolutely priceless.
Second time seeing your new system, how would you evaluate it in this game compared to last?
Yeah, so we worked on something different to take into the rest of the season. I've been working on a new structure for a little while now in training. Just was hoping to implement it. We saw it in the game before this. Didn't quite pay off as well. That was one of the earlier chances of us seeing it, I guess you would say. But in this game, you could see how it can come together perfectly. 4 different goal scorers proves that in an attacking sense, it 100% has transformed us. We're getting a lot more players forward, a lot more players threatening in and around the box. You can see a lot more interplay in our team and the way that we move. The fullbacks getting involved a lot more. The midfield being a little bit more solid, I would say, not dominant. Like I say, it wasn't perfect. I'm not saying 100% that this was a perfect game and everything that I wanted to happen happened. There's still areas to improve on, but when you get wins like this, you have to take the positives out of it, and you have to use that as a driving force going on for the rest of the season, especially in the position that we're in. So I'm hoping that is what we can do with this result, and we can drive on forward and get more results like it. Thanks for the questions, guys. So finally snapping that winless streak sees us surge all the way up into 15th place on 12 points. So we have opened up a 3-point berth between us and Valladolid now, which I know it's not a lot. It's very early in the season still. There's still so much football left to play, but it is, you can't even sell short how big a little win like that is for us, especially over against a relegation rival. All right, Levante, and we have been called in for a pre-match press conference, so let's get that done. Hi guys, and welcome to the press conference. Let's get underway with some questions. Are you hoping that that big win in your last game will help the spirit going into this game against Levante? Yeah, you know, whenever the boys pick up a win like that, whenever we get a result that goes our way like that, you cannot discredit the amount of confidence and the amount it does to help you going forward in your next games. Levante, however, are a very, very, very quality team, and we can't look past them whatsoever. I'm hoping that we can bring the same kind of quick play and slick play that we had in the last game into this one, and hopefully, if things go our way, the result will end up on our side. In the last game, we saw your team play a lot faster and a lot more attacking. Can we expect to continue to see that from you this season? It was always my ambition at this club to play fast attacking football. We are starting now to see that we've got the personnel that fit that role. We've found the formation that works for the personnel that we have. And you can see in the last game, like I said, in our last post-match press conference, it wasn't perfect. By no means am I saying all of our problems are fixed and now we're going to make a run for the title. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is you're starting to see the pieces click in and the puzzle is starting to build itself. If we can continue in the same vein that we did in that last game, I can't see why we can't go on a run of good results, hopefully. I noticed in the last game that we saw a lot of different players picking up a lot of different positions. Can you talk about that? And is that something that you've worked on in training to adapt a new tactic? We play with somewhat of a fluid system, like everybody has their roles and we know that. But we like to get a lot of players forward, send a lot of bodies forward. You can see that we have very attacking fullbacks. Our midfielders are constantly moving around, swapping positions. Strikers and attacking midfield are constantly switching around, finding new ways. This is always the way that I wanted to play. Like I say, it didn't necessarily come across in the first couple of games of this season. We were trying different stuff, trying to find a way to make it work properly, but hopefully now we've got people. I think the team is now starting to kind of realise a little bit more what their roles are, how to play it, how to back up each other. You know, it's all about finding that team, what would you call it, spirit, I guess, or coherency, something like that. And I think we're starting to find that now. So hopefully, with that being said, we can now continue and, push forward this season. That's going to be all the questions for today, guys. Thank you very much for coming. Here we go, Levante. This is going to be one of the tougher games again because obviously Levante are a very good team. But we finally have some confidence coming off the back of a win.
Fernandez. Firing it in.
Miranda getting an early first shot away. Oh, almost a big mistake from Clerk. Fernandez just not quite having the agility. Miranda.
Well, they didn't have it all their own way, did they? But while their defending should have been better, it was a really good result for them.
Modric is going to have the chance to shoot. Oh! Luka Modric! Please, more of those. My God. Dribbles round the defence. They let him into the box. And what a hit from Luka Modric. A rocket into the top bins. Zezo trying to get across to block it. But look at that. It's a rocket straight into the side netting. Luka Modric. That can't be many goals for him. I think maybe his second goal for Luka Modric. Definitely want more of that from you, Luka. My God. What a strike. Thought we were going to get that.
Final pass and for that chance to level the game. Oh, maybe the equaliser.
Oh, good save, Blanco. He's going to drop to... Oh, where's Blanco gone there, though? Also, how does that drop to their player? Of all the players in the box, it drops to a Levante man. I hate these fucking stadiums where they play music after the goal. It really frustrates me.
Well, let's take another look. Yeah, he won't.
Why does Blanco not go back into net? Oh man, why does Blanco not go back into net? It's a huge save from him, but it's an absolute howler to not just get back into net.
Continue to advance.
As I say that, let's switch it to the other wing. Oh, you can't be getting beaten that easily, Romero.
Has someone to play it to.
Again, Romero, you can't be getting beaten that easily. Can we please get it out of our box? My God. That's just poor from Carlos Fernandez. There's no other way to say it. He also is another one, like Casas, who has real Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde performances. Like, here, 1 minute, you've seen the last couple of games, he's been playing really well, getting assists, moving well, doing all that stuff. How are these passes going through my team so easily, man? If I ever tried that pass, it's getting cut out, but my defenders just can't read them. Look at this. What is Aspie the... How are you not seeing him there? Well, apparently we're now 2-1 down out of absolutely nowhere. Oh man, these passes frustrate the shit out of me, because if that was my team, look at that there. Lucas Gortler just takes a bad touch right in front of the midfielder to let it get nicked away from him. Man, it's another one of those. We've got to win, and now this game, this is the worst game so far. Like, we've played terribly so far in this game, and I don't really understand why. Look at... Oh, like that, man. Oh, how's that not going in? That's like the same shot he just had. Yet this one doesn't go in. Oh man, this is a really frustrating game.
Well, we have a mouth-watering tussle from La Liga coming up for you here on EA TV.
Casas outside.
Malaga facing Sevilla.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Danilo. Miranda, yes! Finally a good bit of play. It's been tough to even get a little bit out of us, but finally a decent bit of play. Two.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal.
Their defence sits very, very, very deep. I mean, you can see when Miranda receives that ball, their defence is literally in their 6-yard box. We shouldn't be getting caught with the ball there. No! I was going to say, thank God, because he just ran through my player. Play Danilo over here, see if he can beat his man for pace. He does. Nods it down. Oh, Danilo, that is so poor. And Gwene gets across with a very good challenge. It's going to be a corner in the last minute for them. He's got to be off. I just can't. I literally just can't. How the fuck does that happen? Look how How is that not offside? Can I see the line, please? No. Well, we've been robbed again. It's the same as when we lost. We've been robbed of a draw here, to be honest. But it's going to be given. Like I don't know what I meant to do in that position. Like, no one in their right mind can find that pass, really. He just miscontrolled the fucking literal... Oh my god. Less said about that game the better, to be honest. We finished with a loss. It's an undeserved loss. We've been robbed once again. It is what it is. We were 100% outplaying them in that second half completely. We deserve to beat them. And that sees us back down to 16th. We do still have our 3-point gap over Valladolid, so I guess we're still doing okay. Man, that is... I'm very, very salty about that one. I can't even lie. I'm not going to pretend that it's all good. Bustos will be going out on a 2-year loan. Hopefully, if he agrees to that. It hasn't been given, so what can you do? Another scout update here. Obviously, nothing really changing for the young lads. We have had that guy who we were leaving in there scouted away from us now. The others are terrible. We're really not being given any good youth prospects right now. Again, that guy got scouted. That's literally awful. Okay, we have one that looks okay, so he'll be called up. He doesn't look great. He looks alright with 92, and he looks very good with 76 to 94. this guy will stay in here. Let's go take a look at them since we have signed a couple more players now. Right, so the first one, Yere Salazar. He is a goalkeeper, 6'1". Not bad, 56 rated currently. We will put him on my favourite training, which is sweeper keeper training, to see how he goes. Yeri Planas is in the 71 to 74. He is a central midfielder slash CDM. 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, good agility. How tall was he? 5'8". Good agility, not bad balance. Not the quickest, but not bad. Really good ball control and decent curve dribbling, long shots and volleys. I think we'll actually just leave him on balanced and see what he can do. We have Fran Martin, who is a right midfielder. Not bad pace from him. He's 5'9", 3-star, 3-star. He looks okay. Obviously, we're not using wingers right now. A central midfielder. Do you know what I'm going to do is I will put him on training for... I'm going to put him on centre forward training, and then after he's finished centre forward training, we'll decide from there whether he goes to cam or striker. But yeah, that is going to be the end of the episode. We do break our losing streak, but unfortunately then immediately lose. A draw, a win and a loss isn't bad for a team who are currently fighting for relegation. Like I say, it does open up a bit of a gap over Valladolid of 3 points, and then the 2 points over Alaves, who we did beat. Next episode is going to be very, 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 very tough for us, and we're probably not snatching a lot of points because we do have Sevilla, Real Madrid and Atletico, and I believe all of them are currently sat towards the top end of the table. As you can see, Atletico are in 6th, Real Madrid in 4th, and Sevilla are currently fighting for the title in 2nd. We do also play Mallorca, which is going to be another big relegation 6-pointer for us. So, probably going to be a rage-filled episode. But hey, that's all part of the fun of playing career mode, I guess. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you can get notified about when the next episode is up. And I hope to see you in it. Peace.
I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends comment.